Good morning, everybody. This is part 2 of my cliffhanger from yesterday. Hopefully it won't cut me off this time. I listened to yesterday's video and I wanted to clarify one thing. I had said that in the dirt part is where some seeds needed to be planted directly in the dirt. All seeds need to be directly planted in the dirt. What I was saying is that some seeds are so small that you have to spread them down a line, and you can't really do that very well in the wood chips or as easy. Typically you would pull the wood chips back to get to dirt, then you would plant your plant in the dirt, and then as the plant grew you just kind of pull the wood chips back around your plant. That's easier to do for single individual plants, not so easy to do for seeds that are really tiny, like lettuce, radish, carrots, those kinds of seeds. So I got cut off yesterday on potatoes. With the wood chips, when you dig the potatoes, you're actually digging down into the wood chips. So you take out your potatoes and you put the biggest potato back down in the wood chips, you cover it up, and then it comes back up on its own. So basically these were left in the ground last year and they have come back up, so I didn't have to plant these. They give me a little bit of early potatoes. The celery is doing well. This is beans, different kinds of beans, and then a row of peppers. Another potato. So this is going to be my herb garden, which I'm still working on. Have lots of different basil, which we do the infused balsamic basil, which is really good. This is horehound, really good for bronchioles and coughing. This is a type of basil. This is, I'm not sure, I think it's catnip or catmint, one of them. Here's a rosemary that I had started from seed. This is a boxwood basil, which smells delightful. This is garden sage. This is my chamomile, which looks very pitiful now. It's finished flowering, so I'm hoping that it at least reseeds itself. That is anise. This is a red leaf basil. This is a fennel, which tastes yummy. This is a lemongrass, which is amazing. When you stick a blade of it in your mouth, it tastes just like lemons, and you're supposed to cut and dry it for tea, so I'm going to try that this year. So this is where I have my squashes, different squashes, cucumbers, watermelons. This part of the garden, all this is new. This is what I worked on this winter. So this is its first season, and it really has not had time to break down the ground underneath. If I dig through the wood chips and get to the cardboard, underneath is still sod. It's amazing how through a first year it breaks the sod down, and you have this lush, beautiful, loose dirt underneath, which was once sod. There's Norton! 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 Well, he's too busy eating. So that makes it harder for these plants to grow because they don't really have any broken down dirt. But by next year it should be, so if I can just get them through this summer, and I'll just keep adding. This is the Ruth stout bed, which I have some potatoes coming up in still. And basically this was just the cardboard, and then I took all of the cleanings from the animals and put them on here, so they are buried in hay. If you were watching through the winter, that's what all of this became, because I didn't have enough wood chips. So So I made 3 different beds, which I just planted potatoes in this bed. I haven't seen any poke through yet, but they should be pretty soon. And then this is also the Ruth stout bed, which was lawn last summer. And you put down the cardboard, and then you put down the hay, and I pulled back the hay to plant the seed. And these are all different kinds of corn, which is why there's some that are taller, some that are shorter. Look at these squashes. Can't believe how tall they are. And I planted a bunch of different kinds in here, so I'm not exactly sure. But I mean, that is probably 3.5 foot tall. So I'm pretty happy with the way that the corn is turning out. And then I have a bunch of squash along the edge. And then eventually, hopefully this is the last part of the lawn that's left, will be wood chipped. I just had Kenny bring in this mound of dirt for me. Mercy had given me some extra pumpkins. So I just stuck these in here about a week or so ago, but they look like they're taking, so that's good. Well, I think that's about it. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer and planting something.